Hello and welcome to another mock draft video by me. Now today I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Instead of doing a regular mock draft, which are fun, but they can be a little boring, you know. The same players, taking every same pick, yada yada yada. I'm going to do something differently. I'm going to do a mock draft that is very unlikely, but is still possible. It's in the realm of, oh, there's a 1% chance this could happen, but it's still likely. Not in the realm of like, the Bears trade their pick to the Cincinnati Bengals for Joe Burrow and the Bengals take Caleb Williams. Like, no, that's just not going to happen. But I'm going to do some things in this video that are unlikely, but are still possible. Even if it's like a 0.1% chance happening, it's still possible. So let's get started. Now, I know I just said all that, but there is no universe where Caleb Williams does not get drafted by the Bears. Doctor Strange can look at all 150 universes. Every single one of those universes, Caleb Williams was drafted by the Chicago Bears. That is a fact. It's going to happen. I've accepted it. Just accept it in your life at this point, guys. Come on. Washington. Now, they're taking two quarterbacks, and that is either Jay Daniels or Drake May. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to stick with Drake May. But listen, we're getting good now, okay? The Patriots. Now, this is where it gets good. The Patriots will likely draft Jay Daniels, but there's some chatter they may trade it. And I think they will trade this pick in my mock draft to the Las Vegas Raiders. And they will trade up a first-round pick from next year. These trades I'm doing are not like definitive of what I would do in real life. They're just me to get a trade going. So this is the trade offer. Boom. It's accepted. The Las Vegas Raiders have the third overall pick, and with the third overall pick, they take Jaden Daniels, LSU. Now we're getting to pick 4 now. And listen, we got to keep some moderation here. If there's two teams I'm guaranteeing a player, it's the Bears with Caleb Williams and the Cardinals with Marvin Harrison Jr. But now we get into something interesting here. Now, what if the Los Angeles Chargers trade their pick to the Cincinnati Bengals so they would swap first-round picks? However, the Bengals would give up T. Higgins and a second-rounder. Now, for some reason, these guys think they're not interested in my pick. Well, that's too damn bad because I'm force trading this bitch. Again, that's not what I would do with trades, but I need the trade to get going because I can't wait all day for this AI computer to tell me the trade's good. So whatever. Now, the Chargers, they have the Bengals first-round pick. They have an extra second, and they got T. Higgins. Now, with this, they don't have T. Higgins anymore. That means they're taking Malik Neighbors, LSU, another LSU receiver in the Bengals offense. The New York Giants are here, and again, ooh, you know what? They're definitely not taking J.J. McCarthy here. And running back? No, sir. Why did I click running back? Am I a fucking idiot? No, let's stick with Joe Alt. We'll stick with Joe Alt, you know. Keep it simple, you know. Now, the Titans here. The Titans need a lineman. And again, it's unlikely they'll do anything else. So, I have them taking Olimiwai Fashono. Now, here is the Falcons. The Falcons could do quite a few things here. They could sign D lineman or get a quarterback. But what if they traded with the Philadelphia Eagles? They would swap first-round picks, and then the Philadelphia Eagles would give them edge rusher Hassan Reddick. 1 second here. This fucking AI. Okay, you know what? Give me a second here. Give me a second. Let me cook. Ah, fuck it. Whatever. Force trade. Boom. Swap first-round picks. They get Hassan Reddick, who's a very good player. They got an edge rusher. And the Eagles are on the clock at pick 8, and they take edge Dallas Turner, who is projected to be the best edge rusher in the draft. Now, we have the Bears here, and you know what? Fuck it. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze. The offense is stacked. Now, with Rome Odunze gone, the Jets have a few holes to fill. They lost Bryce Huff. So I think they're going edge, and they're going to take Jared Verse. Now, again, could the Minnesota Vikings be taking J.J. McCarthy with this pick in this draft? No, sirree, Bob. They ain't getting J.J. McCarthy. They're getting Byron Murphy the second. Now, you're thinking, now, the Broncos. But you know what? I think J.J. McCarthy could fall. I think it could fall pretty far. And right here, and I'm going to have them right here take Laiatu Latu with a pick. Now, the Patriots have swapped the picks, and they got a first rounder next year. And now the Patriots, this part of the draft, they're going to take an offensive tackle. I know it's boring, but they're going to take Talisi Fuega. Pick 13. Now, the New Orleans Saints, pick 14. What are they going to do? They're going to trade. And who are they going to trade with? None other than the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are going to swap picks with these and offer a second rounder. And you know what? That's probably not what they were going to do, but I just need to get this trade out of the way. For example, forced trade, whatever. Boom. Dallas Cowboys pick at 14. Now, what are they going to do? Could they be possibly taking a quarterback? No. They're going to get Troy Fanitu, a very highly rated offensive tackle, because they need offensive tackles because they lost Tyron Smith. So they take him at pick 14. Now, the Indianapolis Colts with pick 15, I see them taking corner, and I see them taking Nate Wiggins at pick 15. Now, the Seattle Seahawks had issues at a lot of positions this year. Could they be taking linebacker? Not this early, I don't think. Could they be taking edge? Possibly. But unfortunately, for everyone here, I'm going to make them take the most boring option, is Jackson Powers Johnson, which is still a fun, good player. Alignment are important. They have rights, so be grateful they're in your lives, okay? Okay, now next, moving on. They need interior. They're taking Zach Frazier to pick. They may reach. Teams reach. In this one, they're reaching. Okay, now, moving on. Now, the Los Angeles Chargers got T. Higgins from the Cincinnati Bengals and have pick 18. And they're going to take Brian Thomas Jr. They're going to have T. Higgins and Brian Thomas Jr. and successfully replacing Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Just like that. Okay? Okay. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Now, the Rams. What could they take? They could take tackle. They could take D lineman, linebacker. But Brock Bowers is right there. And oh my God, if the Rams get Brock Bowers, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Brock Bowers, Kyron Williams, holy shit, that is a great offense. And I think they're going to take them right there. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers could take a few things here. Take Quenya Mitchell, Jerzon Zooten, quarterback even. I don't think they're taking QB. I think they're going to let things ride out. You know, they're going to let it ride out with Broncos country. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride. And Justin Fields. So they're not taking QB. Could they take wide receiver? Good question. Answer is no. And the answer is offensive tackle. And they're going to take Amarius Mims. Let's push some things up. Now, the Miami Dolphins pick at 21. And they were eyeing Brock Bowers. They were hoping, they were praying the Rams don't take him, but they did. So they did not get him. But now they have to fix something. And Jerzon Newton will be a great player to fix their offense. Now, the Falcons have traded with the Eagles and got pick 22. But there's a twist to this. You see this team right here? The Minnesota Vikings right there. And they're thinking, we got a guy on the offensive line, and now we're going to take J.J. McCarthy in the first round. We got a solid first-round draft. We got an offensive lineman. We got J.J. McCarthy late. But there's a twist. There's a twist here that no one sees coming. Not even M. Night Shyamalan could see coming. The Atlanta Falcons trade with the Dallas Cowboys. Yep, you heard me right. The Dallas Cowboys. Again, the AI is being stupid, so I'm forcing a trade. Boom. The Dallas Cowboys pick at 22. And with the 22nd pick in the NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys select J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Michigan. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are you talking about? They got Dak Prescott. He came off like an MVP year, but they would never do that, right? Right? Well, think about this. Did you think Jordan Love was getting drafted in the first round in 2020? The Packers? No. Did you think Jalen Hurts was going to get drafted in the second round by the Eagles? No, you didn't. And did you think Jimmy Garoppolo was going to get drafted in the second round when the Patriots had Tom Brady? No, you didn't. And now this is what I'm saying here. I'm saying this. I'm proposing something crazy. What if Jerry Jones drafts J.J. McCarthy in the first round if he falls late in the first round? And it's not as crazy as you think. Think about this. Dak Prescott has been in the league for 8 years. He has not made it past the divisional round. And yes, he has great season success, but he has constant failures and playing bad in the playoffs. And Jerry Jones sees this. Jerry Jones is the master capper, man. He will say things that the media wants to hear, but doesn't mean it at all. Now, when he says, we got Dak Prescott, we'll be fine. We didn't have to do anything in free agency. We're fine. After saying he's going all in, bullshit. I don't believe it for one bit. And yes, you could say, oh, but Dak Prescott's going to get re-signed and extended for 2 or 3 years. Good. That makes my argument even better for why they would do this. Because J.J. McCarthy just turned 21. He could sit behind Dak Prescott for 2 to 3 years. I'm not saying get rid of Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott had a great year. He's at least staying on the Cowboys for at least, I think, 2 years. So it's like, okay, well, Dak didn't do anything again. We have this guy named J.J. McCarthy developing behind him for 2 straight years. And he'll probably be very seasoned by then. So it's not as crazy as you think. Do I think it's going to happen in real life? No, I don't think it will. But I think there is a tiny percentage in Jerry Jones' mind of him thinking about taking J.J. McCarthy if he falls to pick 22. A slim chance. Again, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I don't think the Cowboys are going to take a quarterback in the first round. Just saying there's a slim chance it could happen. In this chance, I have the Cowboys taking J.J. McCarthy. Now, the Minnesota Vikings have been tricked, bamboozled, schmickeldorfed. It's not even a word, but I agree with them. And they don't know what the fuck to do. They just wanted their guy, J.J. McCarthy. But now they're like, well, what the fuck do we do now? We're stuck here between a rock and a hard place. And they're like, all right, whatever. I guess we'll take a defensive interior guy. And we'll take Braden Fisk. And you never know. They like to reach. Teams like to reach. You never know. Now, the Saints are looking at this going, what the fuck was all that bullshit? And they're thinking, whatever. We needed players anyways. So we're going to take Graham Barton. Now, the Packers going up. And again, listen, I can't see them taking anything else but a tackle because they hate drafting receivers in the first round. They take J.C. Latham, the Buccaneers. And listen. Call me crazy. We saw Jack Campbell go in the first round last year. What if they draft Peyton Wilson, pick 26, rank 26? What a coincidence. Boom, right there. Now, the Arizona Cardinals, they had the Houston Texans pick. They pick at pick 27. Now, they got the guy, Marvin Harrison. I think they're going to take Quinion Mitchell. That's fun. Now, the Bills are right here. The Bills are right fucking there. They are fucking tweaking right there. What do they need? They need a lot of shit. A lot of guys. But you know what? I think they're taking a wide receiver. I think they're going to go Donnie Mitchell. Oh, he's good. Ron Wilson's good. What if they go with Troy Franklin from Oregon and they take him right then and fucking there? I said it goddamn clear, you son of a bitch. Now the Lions, they need a few pieces here. They need edge, they need a cornerback, they need a guard. But what if they take Jonathan Brooks, running back out of Texas? The Detroit Lions take another one. No, I'm just joking. I say they're going here and they're going to take Chris Brazel and help of Aiden Hutchinson on that line. Now, the Ravens are pick 30, and they could take interior, edge, cornerback, O-lineman, wide receiver. What could they do? Oh, what can they do? But what if we got a trade at pick 30? The Baltimore Ravens trade with the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo gets their 30th pick. They get their second pick. And they also get wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is from Baltimore, Maryland. It'd be his hometown. Again, this trade is not final. What I want to do, I just need to get the trade out. But what if they did that? The Bills trade the Ravens. The Ravens get Stephon Diggs. And now the Bills pick at 30. They got their guy, Troy Franklin. Now they will draft a defensive end in Chop Robertson with pick 30. I'm getting a little fucking devious, I'm not going to lie. This shit's getting a little weird. But we got to keep going on. We got 2 more picks left. We got the San Francisco 49ers picking at 31. And now the San Francisco 49ers need stuff like cornerback and all linemen. But what are you going to take? Who are you going to take? Cooper DeJean. He's pick 8. He was ranked 8, and he's still available. You got to take him. You could transition him to a safety if you want to keep him corner. I don't care. I'm not their dad. They're not my son. I'm picking them. Get off my back, Dad. Now the final pick is the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, what will the Kansas City Chiefs do? And you know damn well, we can't end this draft on some board. We got to do a trade. We got to do a trade again, man. What do you think? What are you thinking, man? We doing a trade again? Oh, shucks. Now, what team is going to trade with the Kansas City Chiefs? Let's do the New Orleans Saints. The Saints give them their 45th pick in the second round. They get that one, and they'll give them a second rounder next year. This is not what I think is going to happen. It just need the trade to go through. But now you're thinking, the Saints traded to pick 32? Well, the Chiefs, what are they going to do? Well, hold on your horses. Because at pick 32, the final pick of the draft, the New Orleans Saints take Bo Nix, quarterback of Oregon. And that is your 2024 mock draft. I just did. Does this look really stupid? Yes. But you know what? Have a little fun. Just have a little fun, you know? So we got a lot of crazy things. Bo Nix to the Saints. J.J. McCarthy to the Cowboys. Jane Daniels to the Raiders. T. Higgins traded to the Chargers. Stephon Diggs traded to the Ravens. Malik Neighbors to the Bengals. And the Bills getting Chop Robertson and Troy Franklin. Some wacky stuff. The Buccaneers reaching maybe on Peyton Wilson as a linebacker. I don't know, man. This would be a pretty fucking wild draft if I saw this. Again, do I think this is going to happen in real life? No. Do I think there's a possibility any of these picks could happen? Yes. Even if it's like 0.5% chance. That's a chance. I think there's a chance it can happen. But yeah, that's my video. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Did you like it? I don't know. That's up for you to decide. But anyways, please leave a like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.